These are the 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time observations for the San Francisco and Monterey Bay areas on Saturday, May 17th. At San Francisco Airport, it was cloudy, temperature 54, dew point 50, relative humidity 86%, west wind at 26 miles an hour, gusting to 36, pressure 29.95 inches and rising. At Oakland Airport, it was cloudy, temperature 55, dew point 51, relative humidity 86%, west wind at 24 miles an hour, gusting to 38, pressure 29.94 inches and steady. At San Jose Airport, it was cloudy, temperature 55, dew point 48, relative humidity 77%, south wind at 6 miles an hour, pressure 29.97 inches and rising. At Santa Rosa, it was sunny, temperature 58, northwest wind at 21, gusting to 29, pressure 29.89 and rising. At Concord, it was partly sunny, temperature 58, southwest wind at 14. At Livermore, it was cloudy, temperature 54, southwest wind at 20, gusting to 28. At Monterey, fog was reported, temperature 54, west wind at 6, pressure 30.01 and rising. At Salinas, it was cloudy, temperature 54, dew point 50, relative humidity 86%, west wind at 10. Here are some observations around California and western Nevada. It was partly sunny, with a temperature of 57 at Sacramento, 60 at Reno, 48 at Truckee, 49 at South Lake Tahoe, and 48 at Blue Canyon. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 60 at Los Angeles and 62 at San Diego. The area forecast for the South Bay, including the San Jose metro area and the Santa Clara Valley. For today, partly cloudy in the morning, then becoming mostly sunny. Highs from the mid-60s to lower 70s. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. For tonight, mostly clear. Lows from the mid-40s to lower 50s. Northwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. And on Sunday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming sunny. Highs around 70 by the bay to the 70s inland. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. For Sunday night, clear. Lows from the mid-40s to lower 50s. Northwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, becoming 5 to 10 miles per hour after midnight. For Monday, sunny. Highs in the upper 70s by the bay, lower to mid-80s inland. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. And on Monday night, clear. Lows from the upper 40s to mid-50s. For Tuesday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming sunny. Highs from the 70s to mid-80s. Tuesday night through Wednesday night, clear. Lows from the upper 40s to mid-50s. Highs from the 80s to lower 90s. Thursday and Thursday night, mostly clear. Highs from the 70s to upper 80s, lows near 50. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs from the 70s to lower 80s, high temperatures today and lows tonight for the selected cities: San Jose, 67 and 49, Mountain View, 64 and 51, Morgan Hill, 69 and 47. The area forecast for the Monterey Bay and Salinas Valley. For today, breezy. Mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. Patchy drizzle. Highs in the lower 60s at the coast to the upper 60s inland. West winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, increasing to 20 to 30 miles per hour in the afternoon. For tonight, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 40s. West winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, becoming 5 to 10 miles per hour after midnight. And on Sunday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming sunny. Highs in the mid-60s at the coast to the mid-70s inland. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northwest 10 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. For Sunday, Sunday night, clear. Lows in the upper 40s. Northwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour, becoming west 5 to 10 miles per hour after midnight. For Monday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming sunny. Highs in the upper 60s at the coast to the lower 80s inland. West winds up to 5 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. And on Monday night, mostly clear. Lows around 50. For Tuesday, partly cloudy in the morning, then becoming sunny. Highs from the upper 60s to mid-80s. For Tuesday night, clear. Lows from the upper 40s to mid-50s. Wednesday through Thursday night, mostly clear. High 70s and 80s. Lows from the upper 40s to mid-50s. Friday partly cloudy in the morning, then becoming mostly sunny. Highs from the mid-60s to lower 80s. High temperatures today and lows tonight for the selected cities: Santa Cruz, 66 and 47, Monterey, 62 and 49, Salinas, 61 and 49, Hollister, 65 and 47, King City, 68 and 46. The travel forecast for the Lake Tahoe area, including the Interstate 80 and Highway 50 corridor. Lake wind advisory in effect until 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time this afternoon. For today, partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers in the afternoon. Highs from the 40s to mid-50s. Southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. For tonight, partly cloudy. A slight chance of showers until midnight. Lows from the upper 20s to mid-30s. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And on Sunday, mostly sunny. Highs from the 50s to lower 60s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. For Sunday night, mostly clear. Lows from the 20s to upper 30s. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, becoming northeast after midnight. For Monday, sunny. Highs from the mid-50s to upper 60s. Northeast winds around 5 miles per hour. And on Monday night, clear. Lows from the mid-30s to lower 40s. Tuesday through Thursday, clear. Highs from the lower 60s to mid-70s. Lows from the 30s to upper 40s. Thursday night and Friday mostly clear. Lows in the 40s, highs from the 60s to lower 70s. For the latest road conditions around the state of California, call Caltrans at 1-800-427-7623. The weather overview for northern and central California for the period Monday through Friday. Blustery conditions and cooler temperatures begin today and last through the weekend. Elevated fire weather concerns Monday for inland areas of the North and East Bay areas due to wind and dry conditions. Above normal temperatures on tap next week. The extended forecast for the San Francisco and Monterey Bay areas Tuesday and Tuesday night, clear. High 60 to 90. Lows 45 to 60. Wednesday and Wednesday night, clear. High 60 to 90. Lows 50 to 60. Thursday and Thursday night, mostly clear. High 60 to 90. Lows 45 to 55. Friday and Friday night, mostly clear. Highs 55 to 85. Lows 45 to 55. Saturday and Saturday night, mostly clear. Highs 60 to 85. Lows 45 to 55. Sunrise, sunset, and tidal information for the San Francisco Bay Area for Saturday, May 17th. The sunrise today, 5:59 a.m. The sunset tonight, 8:13 p.m. Tidal data at the Golden Gate for today. High tide, 2:10 a.m. at 5.36 feet. Low tide, 9:23 a.m. at -0.59 feet. High tide, 5:18 p.m. at 4.19 feet. Low tide, 9:15 p.m. at 3.44 feet. Here are the buoy observations for 7 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. At buoy 14 near Point Arena, winds northwest at 70 knots, gusting to 23, water temperature 50, pressure 1014.2 millibars. At Buoy 13 near Bodega Bay, winds northwest at 19 knots, gusting to 23, pressure 1013.2 millibars. At Point Reyes Wave Rider Buoy, water temperature 51, seas 7 feet, every 7 seconds. At San Francisco Bar Buoy, water temperature 51, seas 5 feet, every 7 seconds. At Lovers Point Wave Rider Buoy in Monterey Bay, water temperature 56, seas 3 feet, every 8 seconds. At Point Sur, Wave Rider Buoy, water temperature 55, seas 7 feet, every 9 seconds. At Cape San Martin Buoy, winds northwest at 12 knots, pressure 1014.3 millibars. Here are the coastal observations for 7 a.m. Wind speed is in knots. The wind at Monterey Beach was west-northwest at 7 with gusts to 14. Synopsis for the Central California coast and bays including the Monterey Bay, Greater Farallones, and Cordell Bank National Marine Sanctuaries, hazardous marine conditions will be relentless through Wednesday. Widespread strong to near gale northwesterly breezes with gale force gusts are expected today. Winds will become northerly tonight, remaining strong to near gale with gale force gusts through Wednesday. Rough to very rough seas are expected through Wednesday. The marine forecast for San Pablo Bay, Suisun Bay, the West Delta, and the San Francisco Bay north of the Bay Bridge. Small craft advisory in effect through late tonight. For the rest of tonight, southwest wind 10 to 15 knots, rising to 15 to 20 knots late. Waves around 2 feet or less. For Saturday, west wind 15 to 20 knots, rising to 20 to 25 knots in the afternoon. Waves around 2 feet or less. For Saturday night, west wind 15 to 20 knots, easing to 10 to 15 knots after midnight. Waves around 2 feet or less. For Sunday, northwest wind 5 to 10 knots, rising to 15 to 20 knots in the afternoon. Waves around 2 feet or less. The marine forecast for Monterey Bay. Small craft advisory in effect through late tonight. For the rest of tonight, northwest wind 10 to 15 knots. Seas 3 to 4 feet. Wave detail, northwest 3 feet at 5 seconds and northwest 4 feet at 10 seconds. For Saturday, west wind 15 to 20 knots, rising to 20 to 25 knots in the afternoon. Seas 3 to 5 feet. Wave detail, west 4 feet at 9 seconds. A slight chance of very light drizzle in the morning. For Saturday night, northwest wind 20 to 25 knots, easing to 10 to 15 knots after midnight. Seas 4 to 6 feet. Wave detail, northwest 4 feet at 7 seconds and northwest 5 feet at 10 seconds. For Sunday, northwest wind 10 to 15 knots, rising to 20 to 25 knots in the afternoon. Seas 5 to 7 feet. Wave detail, northwest 4 feet at 7 seconds and northwest 6 feet at 11 seconds. The coastal waters forecast from Pigeon Point to Point Pinos out to 10 nautical miles. Small craft advisory in effect through Sunday afternoon. Gale warning in effect from Sunday afternoon through Sunday evening. For the rest of tonight, northwest wind 15 to 20 knots. Seas 5 to 7 feet. Wave detail, northwest 3 feet at 6 seconds and northwest 6 feet at 10 seconds. For Saturday, northwest wind 15 to 20 knots. Seas 5 to 7 feet. Wave detail, northwest 4 feet at 6 seconds and northwest 6 feet at 9 seconds. For Saturday night, northwest wind 15 to 20 knots. Seas 6 to 8 feet, building to 7 to 10 feet after midnight. Wave detail, northwest 4 feet at 7 seconds and northwest 8 feet at 10 seconds. For Sunday, northwest wind 15 to 20 knots, rising to 20 to 25 knots with gusts up to 35 knots in the afternoon. Seas 7 to 10 feet. Wave detail, northwest 4 feet at 8 seconds, northwest 9 feet at 11 seconds and south 2 feet at 15 seconds. San Francisco Bar forecast. In the deep water channel, mixed seas of 4 to 5 feet at 12 seconds. Across the bar, mixed seas 5 to 6 feet at 12 seconds. Maximum ebb current of 3.2 knots at 7:12 a.m. Saturday and 0.7 knots at 9:35 p.m. Saturday. The area forecast for the peninsula, North Bay and East Bay. For today, breezy. Partly cloudy in the morning, then becoming mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 50s at the coast to the upper 60s inland. West winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, becoming 20 to 30 miles per hour in the afternoon. For tonight, mostly clear. Lows from the mid-40s to lower 50s. West winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, decreasing to 5 to 10 miles per hour after midnight. And on Sunday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming sunny. Highs in the lower 60s at the coast to the upper 70s inland. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. For Sunday night, clear. Lows from the upper 40s to mid-50s. Northwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. For Monday, sunny. Highs in the upper 60s at the coast to the mid-80s inland. Northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, increasing to 10 to 20 miles per hour in the afternoon. And on Monday night, clear. Lows from the upper 40s to mid-50s. For Tuesday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming sunny. Highs from the upper 60s to lower 80s. Tuesday night through Wednesday night, clear. Lows from the mid-40s to upper 50s. Highs from the upper 60s to mid-80s. Thursday and Thursday night, mostly clear. Highs from the upper 60s to lower 80s. Lows from the 40s to mid-50s. Friday mostly sunny. Highs 60s and 70s. High temperatures today and lows tonight for the selected cities. San Francisco, 62 and 50. San Francisco Airport, 63 and 50. Redwood City, 67 and 49. Oakland, 66 and 51. Fremont, 66 and 49. Concord, 72 and 50. Livermore, 69 and 47. San Rafael, 67 and